قبل 300 عام من ولادة المسيح عليه السلام حكمت إمبراطورية قرطاج منطقة البحر المتوسط. كان ذلك إلى أن تحدتها روما وهزمتها هزيمة قاسية.
I swear
that for as long as I live, I will be an enemy of Rome.
كانت مسألة وقت قبل أن تتسبب المنافسة بين قرطاج وروما في حرب جديدة. إنها حرب سوف تحول مصير طفل إلى أحد أعظم الزعماء في التاريخ، حنبعل.
I was born to exact vengeance, raised to achieve the impossible. I will forever be known as the greatest enemy of Rome.
إنها قصة قائد قام بدفع جنوده إلى أقصى ما يمكن أن يحتمله الإنسان. إنها قصة عقلية عبقرية كانت على وشك أن تجلب روما إلى حافة الدمار. الأهم أنها قصة تبين كيف يمكن للتاريخ أن يتحول بقرار واحد، بقرار سيلاحق حنبعل طوال حياته وسيقرر مصيره ويحدد من سيحكم العالم الغربي ل600 عام قادمة.
War is all I've ever known. War between Carthage and Rome. My father had fought Rome 40 years earlier. Then we were defeated, humiliated, stripped of our honor and our lands. But under my father's command, we rose again, expanded our territories from northern Africa into Spain. Yet there could never be two masters of the Mediterranean. Either Rome or Carthage was destined for destruction, and I swore upon my father's memory it would not be Carthage.
Hannibal Barca. Caius Terentius Varro, Special Ambassador of the Roman Senate.
My brothers Mago and Hasdrubal.
I think you know why I'm here. It's come to our attention that you've made military threats against the city of Saguntum.
I have.
Saguntum is an ally of Rome. She has our full protection.
Saguntum is a city in Spain, not Italy. And yet she continues to attack Spanish allies of Carthage. Tell me, Caius Terentius Varro, if this was a city on Roman soil, what would you do?
I trust you understand the rules of engagement. Make war on Saguntum, and you make war on Rome.
Saguntum was brutal, to provoke Rome to fight me. It worked.
Rome will not tolerate this unprovoked attack on one of our allies. We demand that you surrender this general responsible, Hannibal Barca, to Roman authority and to face Roman justice.
On what authority do you come here to Carthage and threaten us, Fabius? Saguntum was rightly punished for attacking our allies.
This madness will not end well. It's Barca. He's pushing them to war.
Here, within the folds of my toga, hang peace or war. Which shall you choose, Carthage? Peace or war?
You say, Fabius. Let Rome decide.
War!
Burn it all down. The war I was born to fight had begun. It would be a fight for the survival of our world.
قام حنبعل بإنشاء الجيش الذي سوف يخوض هذه الحرب في إسبانيا. قام بتجميعه من جميع أنحاء إسبانيا وإفريقيا. كان جيشه متعدد الأعراق والعقائد، ولكن تم توحيده لهدف مشترك، وهو استعادة شرف قرطاج وقوتها.
8,000 cavalry, 40,000 infantry, slingers, lancers.
I want the men to be prepared to move without warning.
They're ready, my brother.
Your Numidian cavalry, Maharbal. How fast are they?
As fast as the wind, General.
Don't humor me, Maharbal.
They're faster than the Romans, sir.
Elephants?
37.
Condition?
They're healthy animals.
Get these children out of here. We're going to war. The Romans are sending two armies. One down to Sicily, from where they will hope to attack Carthage. The other up into southern France, from where they will try and attack us, here, in Spain. Except, we won't be here. We've always talked about taking the war to the Romans, fighting him on his own soil. Well, now that time has come. We can't attack by ship, because Rome controls the sea. Instead, we will invade by land. We'll take the army up through Spain, into France, across the Rhone, and then east into Italy. We know the coastal roads are well defended. So to avoid that, we're going over the Alps.
"50,000 men across the mountains.
It's the shortest, most direct route. Never in his wildest dreams would the Roman think us capable of such audacity. Gisco has just come back from the Alps. He's found us guides, a way through. He thinks we can do it. And as we all know, he is the most cautious amongst us. Alexander took 50,000 men from Greece, conquered the world. Not bad for a Greek, but we can do better. Now go. Brief your men.
They don't like it.
You don't need to.
I don't like it.
Well, fortunately for you, my brother, I can't take everyone. I need someone to stay here and defend Spain, make sure that our Spanish territories are safe.
Then stay and defend them.
You've heard my intention.
Our father fought for 8 years to secure Spain for Carthage. And you're going to abandon it to take such a risk.
Of such things, great victories are made.
And great defeats.
We must show Rome that we will not be kicked or humiliated again. And I will do anything to return honor and respect back to Carthage. And I can only do that if I know that Spain is in safe hands. My brother, I promise you that 1 year from now we will stand together again on the banks of the Tiber in Rome, victorious.
50,000 lives are in your hands.
And who would lead them instead of me? You?
They would not follow me. But they would follow you, brother. They'll follow you to their deaths.
I was asking my people for nothing less than total sacrifice. To leave behind what was most precious to them, knowing they might never return. There could be no exceptions.
Ready?
Well, as you see, we're making progress.
Good. You'll be safe in Carthage, Imelchi.
Safe. Your Spanish wife kept hostage in Carthage to ensure my people don't desert to Rome.
'Tis the normal condition of war.
Don't pretend it's for my safety.
We fought hard for Spain, Imelchi. We must ensure her safety.
Fought. You even married for Spain.
Soon this will be over. I'll have my revenge on Rome. And we will be together again.
في أول حرب مع روما خاضت قرطاج حملة دفاعية ولكنها خسرت. توقع الرومان أن تكون الحرب الثانية مثلها، ولكن ما قام به حنبعل هو آخر شيء يمكن أن يتوقعه الرومان، وسوف يصبح علامة حنبعل المميزة في المستقبل. خوض الحرب في روما يعني قيادة 90,000 جندي مشاة و12 فارسا و37 فيلا لمسافة 241 كيلومترا قبل الشتاء.
We'll be at the Rhone before harvest. Then we can reprovision before we cross the Alps.
Providing the harvest isn't late, or we are. I wouldn't want to be in those mountains when the snows come.
We have time, Mahaba.
جنوب نهر إبرو سار جيش حنبعل عبر الأراضي التي تملكها قبائل موالية لقرطاج، ولكن فور أن وصلوا إلى شمال النهر أصبحوا في مناطق معادية لهم.
Our guides, I assume.
Our safe passage depended on the goodwill of savage tribesmen, loyal to neither Carthage nor Rome, only to themselves.
Малко е. С да го цъкна в шепичките аз.
He says he likes what we've given him.
Пътищата през планината са трудни. Ще ви трябват моите хора.
He says the routes are difficult, and without a guide we will be lost.
Въпреки че Рим би ми дал повече, ако ви предам.
He even offered to guide us through himself.
I'll tell him that we're grateful to his people, and that we thank him for his help.
It was a risk we had no choice but to take. Few of my men had traveled so far north before. They were nervous, unsettled, with good reason.
Hannibal, what are we going to do about the deserters? We're leaking men.
When we catch one, we should have the horses pull them apart as an example.
Spare the horses, Hannibal. Our numbers will swell when the northern tribes join us.
Come on! Come on! Ambush!
From the hills!
Come on! Ambush! That bastard has led us into a trap. Hey, come on!
Hannibal.
Thieving, treacherous scum. That's what you get for trusting savages. Now, how are we going to get through?
The prisoners will show us the way. If they don't, kill them.
Our journey had barely begun, yet already the forces of nature were dividing the weak from the strong. I knew that only the strong would be useful to me in Italy.
General, we have to face facts. It took too long to get here. We misjudged. If we
winter here, the largest army ever assembled will be waiting for us on the other side. We're crossing the mountains. Romans have landed at Marseille.
Well, that's only 3 days' march from here. We're going to attack them there.
We will attack the Romans on Roman soil. Winter or summer, we're going over the Alps to finish this.
توقف الجيش الروماني في مرسيليا ليتزود بالمؤونة من أجل الرحلة إلى إسبانيا، ولم تكن لديهم أي فكرة عن اقتراب جيش حنبعل منهم.
It's true, General. He has already crossed the Pyrenees and is almost at the Rhone.
We plan to fight him in Spain.
Perhaps he's trying to protect Spain by fighting us in France instead.
Publius Scipio was a typical Roman general. Dependable, predictable. He simply wanted to hunt me down and finish me, if he could find me.
Or is his target Rome? Maybe his target is Rome.
and he will need to stay close to the sea to get there. No man would march an army inland. The terrain is too difficult. The mountains, on those damn Gauls. Tomorrow we march to intercept them.
What do you mean they've gone?
Who says they left 3 days ago?
Which way did they go?
They went east, sir, towards the mountains.
Do you really think he could cross the Alps?
If he succeeds, he'll find us waiting for him at the other side. I am returning to Italy to raise a new army. We will crush him, even as his homeland lies in ruins. We underestimate this barbarian no more.
تفوق منافس بوبليوس سكيبيو عليه بالمناورات والذكاء. كان ذلك درسا لن تنساه عائلة سكيبيو أبدا، وخصوصا ابنه.
Just one thing stood between us and Roman soil. 120 miles of snow, ice, and rock.
دخل حنبعل إلى سفوح جبال الألب في بداية فصل الشتاء. كان رجاله معتادين على مناخ إسبانيا وشمال إفريقيا المعتدل، ولكنهم كانوا على أتم الاستعداد لمواجهة الأوضاع التي سوف يتعرضون لها هنا. فور أن وصل الجنود إلى ارتفاع 800 قدم نفد كل ما لديهم من طعام، ولم يكن لديهم أي مكان يلجؤون إليه.
To make it through, my men had to march without rest. If we stopped at all, we would die. Exposure and hunger ate through us.
Come on! Keep moving!
Each day, over 1,000 lives were lost, yet I was certain of our course.
عندما وصل حنبعل إلى القمة اكتشف أن الطريق المؤدية إلى الأسفل مغلقة بسبب الانهيارات الصخرية.
Why have we stopped?
The way is blocked.
Bring up firewood and the wine.
Come along! The wine laid on his side in the snow. Keep it cold. It just needs time.
Men marched into those mountains. Little more than half that marched out the other side. To keep Roman feet from Carthaginian soil, it was a sacrifice I was prepared to accept.
استغرقت الرحلة من قرطاج الجديدة 7 أشهر. مات ما يقارب 70,000 رجل ومنهم من هرب أيضا. ما زال أمامهم تحد أصعب بكثير. جاء حنبعل إلى هنا ليقاتل، ولكن جيشه الذي أصبح ضعيفا جسديا ومعنويا لم يقابل بعد عدوه الحقيقي.
They made it through. But now they are all sick. It's the cold, General. They're not used to it.
Can anything be done?
Rest, perhaps. But even then, I can't be sure when they'll be ready for battle.
This is no army. They just need food and rest. We need more men. We will find more men among the local tribes. All savages, warriors, Hannibal. Like us, who hate Rome. Like us.
I was fighting not just the Romans. Half of their army was drawn from alliances across Italy. To defeat Rome, I had to test the strength of those alliances.
What are you asking me for?
Food. Arms, men.
To fight the Romans?
To defeat the Romans.
Your men are half dead. They're starving, exhausted. You speak of madness.
No. Freedom.
When your army goes, what then? We have stood up to Rome before. Do you know what the Romans do to those who fight them? They do not leave a living soul. The bodies of our people were mixed with the corpses of our dogs.
If you join us, there will be no more threat from Rome. I swear it.
Cowards. What good are cowards to us?
They're not cowards. They fought the Romans.
So what do we do?
We turn back. Across the mountains. Or we stay and fight.
We don't have enough men.
No battle is won by numbers alone. What counts is the desire to survive. To prove that to my men, I set the prisoners a challenge, a fight to the death. The prize, their freedom. I wanted to show my army that they too faced either death or a fight for an even greater glory.
This man has won his freedom by fighting for his life. I gave him no choice. Just as our gods give us no choice but to fight for our lives. In the days to come, you will face the Roman army. His numbers are greater than ours. He has more food in his belly and he is better supplied. But the Roman soldier fights because he is ordered to. We fight to reclaim what is ours. The Romans think we are barbarians, savages. Perhaps some of us are. But when we engage on the field of battle, it will be in the sure and certain knowledge that bravery will bring us victory. Cowardice and hesitation will bring us nothing but defeat and certain death. We fight for life! We fight for Carthage!
كان حنبعل يشحذ همم جنوده، وكان جيش بوبليوس سكيبيو يتقدم نحو الشمال ليواجهه.
The sooner we know his position and his numbers, the sooner we can punish this barbarian for setting foot on Roman soil.
How many?
4,000 or 5,000 light infantry and cavalry.
Tell your men to keep out of sight behind that hill. Here it begins.
I knew the Romans would think us an easy target, still weak from the long march. That's exactly what I wanted them to think.
A gift from Rome.
So the cavalry didn't disappoint, General?
They fought bravely. They were well led. They were.
To be fair, my Roman counterpart didn't seem in the mood for a fight.
You very nearly killed him.
Nearly? Are you losing your edge, Hannibal?
He was rescued by his son.
That's 2 generations to escape your blade. Who is this family fate smiles so kindly upon?
Their name is Scipio, one of Rome's most noble families.
I bet they still bleed the same color as their foot soldiers. The father is wounded. Perhaps next time it'll be the son's turn. Then we can put a stop to these noble Scipios and their services to Rome.
All right, General of Carthage. We will join you.
You are welcome. What you witnessed today is only the beginning, my friend.
فوز حنبعل الأول على تراب روما أمن له التحالف مع قبائل شمال إيطاليا. بالمقابل قامت روما باستدعاء جيشها الثاني من صقلية لتعزيز دفاعات بوبليوس سكيبيو.
Publius. Thank you. I understand your father owes his life to your bravery. And I'm glad to see my fellow consul looking in better health.
The doctors assure me I'll make a full recovery.
Excellent. It is my view we should strike at Hannibal without any further delay. And not allow him to enjoy his lucky victory.
If lucky it was, they just came out of nowhere. They nearly trampled us down before we could even draw our swords.
I'm surprised to hear you speak like this of the barbarian.
We can learn a lot in a day, Sempronius. Before any further confrontations, I suggest we rest our armies for winter.
Every hour this Carthaginian spends on Roman soil is an insult. We need action. Swift action before he finds his footing. Tomorrow, I march for Trebia.
كان بوبليوس ولونغوس يتقاسمان أهم المناصب السياسية في روما. كانت فترة البقاء في المنصب تدوم لعام واحد فقط. مع مرور الوقت بسرعة كان لونغوس يرغب في هذه الحرب بشكل شديد.
At Trebia, I offered battle before his army was prepared, and he took the bait. 25,000 of their finest soldiers were slaughtered. At Trasimene, they threw the might of the Roman army against me. Under cover of mist, we forced them into a lake and massacred 15,000 of them. Some even drowned themselves rather than face our sword. Before I was just a name, known only to a few. A shadow came out of the mountains. Now, the shadow I cast reached across the heart of Italy. One more decisive victory, and this war would be over.
كان جيش حنبعل على مقربة من روما. لأول مرة منذ 50 عاما تم تعيين عسكري. الرجل الذي اختاروه كان فيبيوس ماكسيموس.
May I remind you all that Hannibal's army is 100 miles from Rome?
Well, then we must fight them. Fight them until we destroy them.
Or until we are destroyed.
Are you questioning, sir, the honor and the courage of the people of Rome?
These are the facts. Trebia cost us 20,000 lives. We lost a consul and 15,000 soldiers at Trasimene. We are losing. And if we continue along the path of direct confrontation, Rome will be destroyed. Now is the time to be ruthless. And not just with our enemy, but with ourselves. To face our failures, to reconsider our strategy.
What is your proposal, Fabius?
That we starve him of the one thing he thrives on. Battle. The best way to fight Hannibal is not to fight him at all. Oh, he has a large army. But it is made up of many peoples who can be easily divided by harassment of their supply lines, by starvation of his troops. In short, to kick his army in the stomach.
These are the tactics of cowards, not soldiers. Would you have the great Roman army adopt the tactics of the savage?
I would have the great Roman army do anything to defeat this Hannibal once and for all.
Do they really think they can outfight us this way? We don't need a battlefield to defeat these Romans. I want their houses burned to the ground. I want it reduced to ash. Except Fabius.
How would you say your strategy is progressing?
Fabius is my commanding officer. Whoever held that rank would command my loyalty.
Perhaps the way of Fabius will not be the way of Rome for much longer.
It looks like 8 legions. 85,000 men.
It's the largest army Rome has ever assembled.
We'll present them with the unexpected. And watch them fall apart. There will be no mercy.
Did you seriously expect surrender from Rome?
While Hannibal is occupied here, we take an invasion force to Spain.
And who will lead this new army?
Together we can make a stand against Rome. The Senate will never...
Damn the Senate!